Hey Pisces, let's get this started. The first card that I have for you is the Ace of Fire. I'm seeing a fearless Pisces. I'm seeing a Pisces that is like, I'm ready for whatever. Who wants war? I feel like the king of the jungle, the queen of the jungle. And it's not even like who wants war. I'm sorry, who wants war? It's more like I'm standing on business. I am standing up for myself. I am brave. I am courageous. Okay. And I'm glad that a lot of you found that because your voice was lost, especially 2024. Maybe a lot of things happened in your life 2024 Pisces that just made you lose some confidence, and it's like you're gaining your confidence, you're gaining your beauty, you're gaining everything that you lost, okay, is what I'm hearing. And I love that for you because that is going to make you more I'm hearing more positive. A lot of you could have been like in a negative state of mind because things weren't going how you wanted it to go or how you thought it would go, okay, but you trusted the process. No matter what, you went through it, okay, is what I'm hearing. The next card that I have for you is the Three of Waters. There's a Pisces that's about to receive a lot of abundance, okay. There's something big coming for Pisces life. I don't know if it's babies that is coming in your life, a new love life, some change, but there's definitely a new cycle, a life cycle that you guys are in right now or entering in. I'm hearing some of you are going to be grandmothers, some of you are going to be moms, some of you are going to be aunties, whatever it is. There's a new cycle that's coming in with life. Also, there could be a new relationship starting, okay. There's just a new cycle in general for Pisces, and I'm hearing this is something that the heavens are sending in for you, okay. And it's also a water sign card as well, so it could be a new beginning with a water sign, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay, or somebody with that in their chart, okay. The next card that I have for you is the Ace of Earth. I'm hearing stop being so hard-headed about certain things. A lot of you are stuck in your ways, and it's like if it's not how you say so, it's no way. Sometimes we got to change that. We got to shift that. Sometimes we got to get out our own way, Pisces, okay? Sometimes things happen to us or don't go accordingly because of how we want to be so stuck in our ways, or, you know, we don't want to view things that we already got our perspective on, right? Like you looked at this, right? And you're like, that's pink, but somebody else is like, that's fuchsia. But because you're like, no, that's pink, that's pink, that's pink, you're not realizing that it's really fuchsia. That's just an example, by the way. Okay, so just sometimes you got to hear people out. You're not always right, Pisces, and it's okay for you not to always be right. It's okay for you not to always know everything, okay? You got to stop being hard-headed because you're going to keep bumping into the same problems because you're not changing. So you have to shift the way of thinking, and you have to allow other people to know things. You got to kind of take other people's thoughts into consideration and people's opinions in consideration, even though we don't give a fuck about opinions, by the way. But I'm just saying, you know. The next card that I have for you is a devil card. It came out in the reverse. A lot of devils that were in your life 2024. When I mean devils, I mean situations, I mean people, I mean problems. A lot of these things are clearing up for you is what I'm hearing, okay? A lot of these things are clearing up for you. For a lot of you, you were the cause of your own problems in 2025 because of you. I'm going to go back to this card, being hard-headed, you were getting in your own way with a lot of things, Pisces, last year, okay? And it's like you got to step up out your way. For those of you, not everybody, you were allowing these devils, I'm hearing, in your backyard. You had these devils at home, you had these devils in your backyard, and it was like hard for you to kind of like cut them off, or maybe just come to the conclusion that, hey, these people ain't worth shit. These people don't love me. Look, somebody was yelling outside. That's just confirmation, okay? And what I'm hearing is, you know, you finally accepted it for what it is, and now you're moving forward without, you know, any. I would say you're moving forward without looking back because you know what it is and you accepted it. So it is what it is for you, okay? The next card that I have for you is that enslaved prisoner. And that's how you were in 2024. You were enslaved prisoner. But guess what? You are setting yourself free. You are taking off those chains. You are releasing yourself from these shackles that your enemy could have had you in, because this could be your enemies having you as a mental slave, as a prisoner in your own mind, okay? Or this could be how you had yourself. But for a lot of you, it was your enemies that had you there, okay? I'm seeing some of you had a lot of spiritual work done, and it was work that was done for you to be depressed, for you to be stuck. is what I'm hearing. But one thing about Pisces, I don't know if some of you have been going to get the spiritual help or been leaning towards God or been just looking at just at a more optimistic route, and because of that, you're working hard, you're working towards something better. You're working towards something better, and you're achieving that by yourself. You didn't really need nobody, and if you had help, hallelujah to you. But most of you did not need nobody's help, or maybe I would say you didn't have their help. Okay, for a lot of you, you didn't have the help. You had to climb by yourself. Okay, and for a lot of you, you needed that. You needed to do it by yourself. Some of you chose to do it by yourself because it was a you versus you type of thing. Okay, and that was the bottom of the deck card, but it's funny because the card that I have after this, it just flows so well. So I'm just bring it out, okay? And it's the Oba card, and it goes back to saying, like, your ancestors are fighting for you. So you're back feeling like yourself, your courageous self. You're fighting now. You're fighting. I'm hearing you are standing on business. You're standing on what's right, and you're not backing down from anyone, okay? You are setting your own paths, okay? There's 2 paths that are opening for you, okay? And I'm hearing, don't go into these paths. Sometimes we got to go into things blindly. Sometimes we have to go into things blindly, not knowing what the outcome may be, because those are the best ones. Sometimes when we know what the outcome may be, it's not as fun. But when you don't know what it could be, and it turns out to be greater than what you expected, it's like, oh my God, God did his big one. And that's what God is trying to do in your life. Okay, my love? So Pisces, trust the process, okay? Trust the process, and trust God, and keep believing in yourself. Okay, my love? Later.